Welcome back, dear viewers, to another emotional and intriguing journey into the world of Korean entertainment, where the lines between drama and real life often blur in the most unexpected ways. Today, we're diving into a story that has left fans stunned, excited, and even a little teary-eyed. The spotlight falls on none other than Park Eun-bin, the beloved actress who stole millions of hearts with her grace, talent, and sincerity. Recently, in a heartfelt interview, she opened up about her feelings toward Rowoon, her co-star and close friend. What she shared not only touched the public deeply but also sparked a wave of speculation about whether their bond is more than just professional. Could there be something blossoming behind the scenes? Or is this yet another case of fans reading too much into words filled with emotion? Let's unravel this step by step, together, as if we were right there listening to her every word. Imagine sitting in a quiet studio, the atmosphere filled with warmth but also a tinge of nervous excitement. Park Eun-bin sits across from the interviewer, her natural smile lighting up the room. She's known for being genuine, never afraid to speak from her heart, and this interview was no different. When the conversation drifted toward Rowoon, her expression softened, her tone changed, and it was as if the walls of professionalism momentarily melted away. "Rowoon is someone who understands me deeply," she said, pausing as though carefully choosing her words. "Working with him never felt like acting. It was real, and that's why our chemistry on screen touched so many hearts." Now, you tell me, how would you interpret words like that? Fans watching the interview immediately rushed to social media, replaying the clip, analyzing every micro-expression, every shy smile. Some claimed her eyes gave away emotions she could no longer hide, while others argued it was simply her way of appreciating a close colleague. But the buzz was unstoppable. Within hours, hashtags pairing their names shot to the top of trending charts. Let's think about this together. What is it about Park Eun-bin and Rowoon that makes people want to believe in their love story? Is it the undeniable chemistry they showcased in their dramas, or is it the lingering looks and gestures off-camera that seem too natural to be scripted? Fans recall the behind-the-scenes videos where Rowoon would gently fix her hair or where Eun-bin would burst into laughter at his playful antics. These were small moments, perhaps ordinary to them, but extraordinary to the eyes of those who believe in romance. In the interview, Eun-bin went further, confessing, "Sometimes when the cameras stopped rolling, it didn't feel like the moment ended. The emotions lingered, and I carried them home with me." She quickly laughed after saying it, as though trying to soften the weight of her words, but viewers were quick to notice how genuine it sounded. Did she mean those feelings were simply part of her dedication to acting, or was there more behind them? Now let's interact a little. Picture yourself in her place. You've just worked on a project with someone who makes you laugh endlessly, someone who understands your silences, someone who makes the hardest days easier. Wouldn't your heart at least once wonder if it's just friendship or something deeper? Isn't it human to question that line? The interview continued, and when asked if she still keeps in touch with Rowoon outside of work, Eun-bin smiled knowingly. "We talk sometimes, yes. He's busy, I'm busy, but we always check in on each other when it matters." That statement alone was enough to send shivers down fan spines. When it matters. What could that mean? Birthdays? Achievements? Or perhaps moments of personal struggle when only someone special can truly offer comfort? Interestingly, Rowoon himself has previously spoken about Eun-bin in a similar heartfelt tone. He once said during a fan meeting, "Eun-bin Nuna has a heart that's so big, sometimes I feel she carries everyone's emotions with her. She supported me when I doubted myself." Can you feel the sincerity in those words? Doesn't it sound like the foundation of something far beyond friendship? As fans, we often blur the lines between real and real. And maybe that's exactly what's happening here. Still, Park Eun-bin's interview planted seeds of curiosity that cannot be ignored. The world of K-drama often gives us fairy tales, but sometimes reality sneaks in, reminding us that even actors are humans who feel, love, and long for connection. Let's not forget how the entertainment industry works, though. Dating in the Korean entertainment world is a sensitive topic. Celebrities often choose silence, fearing backlash, loss of privacy, or misunderstandings. Could it be that Eun-bin's gentle words were her way of expressing something without fully revealing it? Could this be her subtle hint to fans that there's more between her and Rowoon than meets the eye? Or is it simply a heartfelt acknowledgement of a co-star who became a true friend? Think about the timing too. Both of them are at pivotal points in their careers. Eun Bin has been celebrated for her exceptional talent, while Rowoon has been steadily growing as both an actor and idol. If a relationship were to be confirmed, it would certainly change the course of their careers, but it could also prove that love stories can exist alongside professional growth. Now, let's make this personal. What if you were a fan in the audience hearing her words live? Would you clap with joy, hoping this is the beginning of a romance worth rooting for? Or would you feel protective, worried that the media frenzy might hurt them both? Fans worldwide are already divided, some shipping them wholeheartedly, others urging people not to jump to conclusions. But no matter which side you stand on, there's no denying that the spark between them is impossible to ignore. The more we think about it, the more questions arise. Could Eun Bin's heartfelt interview be the first step toward something bigger? Will Rowoon eventually open up with his own side of the story? Or will they continue to let their actions, rather than words, speak for them? The uncertainty keeps the excitement alive, fueling endless discussions across fan forums, YouTube reactions, and social media threads. But here's the beauty of it. Whether they're dating or not, their bond has already given us something to cherish. The way Eun Bin spoke about Rowoon reveals her capacity for empathy and connection, while his past remarks about her reveal his deep respect and admiration. Together, they embody the kind of partnership, whether platonic or romantic, that reminds us why we fall in love with stories, with characters, and sometimes with the people behind them. So let me ask you, what do you believe? Do you think Eun Bin's interview was a subtle confession of hidden feelings, or do you think she was simply being her warm, thoughtful self? As we wrap up this deep dive into one of the most talked about interviews of the season, one thing remains certain. Park Eun Bin has once again proven that her heart is as captivating as her acting. And whether Rowoon is simply a dear friend or something more, the spark between them will continue to ignite imaginations around the world. But the story doesn't end here. It lives on in your thoughts, your comments, and your voices. So, dear viewers, share with us. If you were Park Eun Bin, would you dare to confess your feelings in such a subtle, heartfelt way? Or would you keep them hidden, safe from the public eye? Because in the end, it's not just about Eun Bin and Rowoon. It's about love, courage, and the stories we create together.